Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2019 with Dunkerque. We are 5 games away from the end of the season. We are 1 game away from Europa League football. 1 victory, if my maths is correct, will secure us Europa League football. We are up against St Etienne, so if we draw with them, that will probably do it as well. In between episodes, we have played a couple more games, which is why we are still in 4th place. We've actually done bloody well in between episodes. Of course, it was only 2 matches that we played, but they were both victories up against Rennes. Marco Vergara with the only goal in that one, then up against Dijon, a 2-1 victory here. Abdelkader Bejoui and Marco Vergara once again. A very late goal from Jonathan Martin. It was a great goal for Dijon, but it was too little too late. So the final 5 games then: St Etienne, Auxerre, Toulouse, Montpellier and Lyon. If we get 3 points out of any of those, we are guaranteed to finish no lower than 6th in the table. The problem is, we obviously are still very, very close to 5th and 6th place. 5th more likely, although we are playing Toulouse, aren't we, in the final few games, so that is going to be a huge match. If we can beat St Etienne, that would be perfect, because it would just... Basically, it sounds really obvious, and I know I'm going to say it because it is obvious, but we just need to win. If we just keep winning, if we win, let's say, 4 more games, I think we're definitely in. If we win 3, I reckon we probably can get Champions League football. Lyon, probably a little bit too far away, 6 points. So 2 victories, Lyon will be out of it. Maybe, possibly, not quite sure. 3 wins. 3 wins, Lyon will definitely be out of it. And then, let's just play matches, shall we? 2 matches in this episode, starting with St Etienne. This is a must-win game. Match number 1 then, up against 7th place St Etienne. We've only ever beaten them once in the 5 times that we've played them. I'm not confident. Despite the fact that we're on really good form, I'm not confident. We need to keep an eye on Lyon and Toulouse as well. Toulouse, Monaco. That is perfect. Lyon are playing bottom of the table, Auxerre. So we have to hope that Monaco beat Toulouse, although Toulouse did manage to beat PSG. Anyway, let's go into the starting lineups for the St Etienne game. The starting lineup then is going to be Calvin Matupa in goal. The back 4 is fairly standard with Ferreira, Vanderlei, Bejoui and Zakharov. The midfield pairing is a little bit different this time around. Hassan Kamara is that deep line playmaker. David Burkic, he's going to be the Segundo Volante. Now, I keep missing this player because he doesn't fit our system at all. He's a central midfielder, so he never kind of really turns up. However, if we go training, he is training up to be a Segundo Volante. He's got quite a lot of good stats for that role. He played in the last match, did very, very well, got a 7 point something. So we're going to give him, basically, until the end of the season, he's going to be playing as that Segundo Volante, unless he gets tired or something like that. Yassine Mahiou will be the left midfielder. On the right, also, we have a little bit of a change. Davor Vasic is going to be that right-sided midfielder because Ian Kelly, once again, is injured. This man is made of glass. He's out for 2 to 3 weeks, so we might not see too much of him between now and the end of the season. And also, Sofiane Khalid is also out for 2 to 4 weeks, so Vasic is going to get a few games as that right side of midfield. Jean-Pierre Lecomte will be just behind Marco Vergara also. Look at all the yellow cards there. Vanderlei, Zakharov, Kamara, Mahiou, Lecomte, Vergara, Blanco, Thomas Ramon. Yoon Kyung-soo is also 1 yellow card away from a suspension. Also, Vittorio Leone is down there with 1 yellow card away from suspension. We could be in a horrific situation. If Vanderlei gets booked, Kamara gets booked, Mahiou, Vergara, we're just going to miss a load of our first team players, which isn't ideal. St Etienne then are playing 3 up front, so they're cheating. Last time we played them, Dennis Favreau scored an own goal in the last minute, I think, and that gave us the victory as far as I'm aware. Hopefully we can defeat St Etienne. I'm going to be keeping a close eye on the other matches as well, particularly the Toulouse-Monaco match, because that match there is going to be the one that's going to affect us more. Early highlight for St Etienne. It's a good save. We're going to see a little bit of goal line technology. It definitely wasn't over the line. 20 minutes in and we have our first highlight, or do we? The ball has been lost. Bejouy's picked it back up though. Hassan Kamara is going to spread the ball across to Ferreira. He's whipped in a cross. It's too deep. Matthews there. Vergara's there. The goalkeeper's just about managed to save the ball. Not quite sure how we didn't score there. Free kick once again for St Etienne, and once again Matupa makes an identical save. Faustino Angerin, who we had at Burton Albion. Lecomte has just done a diving header there. Don't know why he's done that. Raheem wins a corner off, I'm not quite sure who it was. It's going to be a corner. It's definitely didn't cross the line, although I'm now worried because there is a highlight going on in the background of this. Okay, maybe the highlight hasn't gone on in the background. The corner's come in. Angerin has hit the bar. Vanderlei has scuffed the ball clear. Ferreira with a throw for us. Lecomte wins the header. Ferreira crosses it in. Yassine Matthews there. He's going to get the rebound. No, he isn't. Marco Vergara is going to get the rebound. It is 1-0, or is it? We're going to VAR for some reason. It's saying it's 1-0, so I'm assuming it is definitely 1-0. I'm not sure what the VAR was for. Possibly an offside? I don't know. There's nothing there that shows me it should have gone to VAR. So, hold on. They're saying it's a possible offside. No one's offside. Good, the goal's going to count. And at half-time then, that goal is the only thing that separates the two sides. St Etienne actually, I think, have been rather unlucky. A couple of efforts have gone very close. Do we want to do any changes at half-time? I don't think we do, you know. I think we're just going to carry on. One thing I forgot to mention, actually, and I probably should have explained it, Gideon Waha is now one game away from his 200th appearance for Dunkerque. He will be on the bench for I can't even remember who it's going to be, but in the next episode, the final home game of the season, that's when he's going to get it. It's going to be a penalty, isn't it? Vanderlei has pushed somebody. Vanderlei, what are you doing? Come on, Matupa. Save another penalty. 2-2. 2-2, Matupa. Oh, you bloody hero. Daniel Gerrits used to be the penalty-saving expert. Now, Matupa, he is the boy to save the penalties. Quintero with a ball to Svensson. Crossed into the penalty spot. Matupa saves it again. It was a questionable save. Svensson gets the ball, but that does end the highlight. 62 minutes on the clock. Lecomte is going to come off for Yoon Kyung-soo. Do we do any other changes? I don't think so. We're doing okay. Matupa keeping us in this match. Final 20 minutes. I'm going to do a demand more. Hopefully that gives them a little bit of a fire up their backside. Zakarov's crosses in is claimed by Wells, the goalkeeper. So St Etienne possibly going to have a little attack starting with the keeper. Vavro and Wells passing it between the pair of them. Quintero now getting involved. And finally, the goalkeeper can kick the ball to the right back. Kaderback. Forward to Angerin. He's going to get there first as well. Matupa, keep the ball out, Vanderlei. Matupa has had a bit of a weird game. He's made a few mistakes like that. He's also saved a penalty, so he's on a 7.6. Ferreira's on an 8.0. How is Ferreira on an 8.0? What's he done to deserve that? Right, we've got just 7 minutes of normal time to play. Going to do some time-wasting subs. Vasic off for Francois Achille because he is technically a right midfielder, so he can play there. We're also going to do Vergara off for Thomas Ramon because Vergara, he's got his goal. What more does he need? Lyon have taken the lead against Auxerre in the 86th minute. It took them that long, but it looks like for us we are going to be Europa League football at the very least next season, thanks to Marco Vergara and also thanks to Calvin Matupa as well. We have secured top 6 with 4 games left to play. Next up, top 4 football. In the other matches, Toulouse drawing with Monaco. It's not the ideal result, but it's not terrible either. Also, Marseille losing to PSG, which means it's now just 6 points between us and third. It's unlikely we are going to be getting third place, but just having that little possibility is quite nice to know. Lyon, I believe, won their game. Where are Lyon? They are at the top. They did win 1-0 in the end. Toulouse, we've already seen. St Etienne also obviously losing to us. So it doesn't technically get confirmed that we have Europa League football. However, this little team competitions bit down here, possible finish now 2nd to 6th place. We cannot finish outside of the European football spots because Rennes won the Coupe de la Ligue as well. It means that basically it's definitely going to be the top 6. It's definitely going to be the top 6 going to Europe. It's not going to be moving around to like 7, 8, something like that. We're in the Europa League at least. There is still 12 points up for grabs Up next we have Auxerre. So in theory we can get at maximum we can get 76 points. Toulouse can get 73. So we need to be aiming for 73 points unless Toulouse do actually lose one of their matches. And obviously, the start of the next episode, we're playing Toulouse first. Match number 2 then of the episode, up against Jonathan Codger's Auxerre side, who are currently sat at the very bottom of the table, a long way away from safety. They are relegated as far as I'm aware. I don't think they can technically get out of it. They might be able to get 18th, which then puts them into the relegation playoff. However, we lost to them last time we played, so I'm not taking this one for granted. Another reason why I'm not taking this result for granted is because we've just picked up a load more injuries. So Ian Kelly is out injured. Bejoui is now out injured as well. So is Marco Vergara. Sofane Khalid is also out injured. And so is Brian. So we've had to do a fair bit of rotation. So in goal is going to be Calvin Matupa, the penalty saving expert Calvin Matupa. The back four changes up slightly with Ferreira, Vanderlei, Pokravac and Zakharov. Asan Kamara and David Burkic will remain as the two central midfielders, with Yassine Mathieu on the left-hand side and Davor Vasic once again on that right-hand side. Jean-Pierre Lecomte will be just behind Francois Achille, who can hopefully double his goal tally for the season against Auxerre. This man, Lagos Kunga, always scores against us. And I don't like the fact that he's playing today either. I didn't actually pay attention to who Lyon and whoever else Toulouse are playing. Hold on, early free kick for David Burkic, what a goal that is, and he does a lovely cartwheel to celebrate. The newly trained Segundo Volante has just opened up the scoring inside a minute. The goalkeeper really should have saved it, but I am very happy with the finish. And there's a highlight straight away. Please tell me it's going to be 2-0 before it's like 3 minutes into the match. So far, Auxerre are just passing the ball around their midfield and defence. Salvi plays it forward. Ferreira intercepts, but Salvi gets the ball back. He's going to play it across to Kunga, who's probably going to dribble it around 6 players and put it into the back of the net. Crossed in, it's 1-1. 1 minute and 52 seconds on the clock, and it's 1-1. I just knew this match was going to do something stupid like this. It's a team that we really should beat because we are much better than them. They are so bad this season that every team is literally beating them. And we're not going to do it. We're actually probably going to lose both games against them. Lecomte with the ball for us. He's run forward. He's found Yassine Mathieu's effort is just wide of the post. It wasn't wide. It was saved by the goalkeeper. So Davor Vasic is going to take a corner. It's gone deep to Vanderlei. It's going to be another corner, this time from the other side. I believe it's going to be Vasic again. Yes, it is. It's towards the 6-yard box and cleared by the Auxerre defence. At the moment, we are 4 points clear of Toulouse. I don't know who they're playing. They're playing Montpellier and losing after 13 minutes. 5 minutes to go before half-time. Toulouse have equalised on the half-hour mark. Kamara into Burkic. Where's Burkic going to go? He's going to go for a run down that left-hand side to Yassine Mathieu. Across to Jean-Pierre Lecomte. He needs a runner on the left. Burkic is that man. For some reason, he's really far forward. Headed in by Mathieu, but it's an easy claim for the goalkeeper. Now, the highlight is going to carry on. They've just gone for a really long kick upfield and Pokravac calmly heads it down to Vanderlei, the Brazilian centre-back. Asan Kamara to Burkic. Back to Kamara. He's got in front of him Davor Vasic and does use him. Vasic to Burkic. Little dink over. Finds Ferreira. There's 4 in the box. Chile is one of them. And what a finish that is from, I think he's from Cameroon. And I'm definitely certain he's got an international cap. So I'm going to say the Cameroon international, Francois Achille. And he has doubled his goal-scoring tally for the season. David Burkic is a wizard. Mikel Julian's going to put that in, isn't he? Lacazette is just over the bar. Luckily for us then, it is going to be 2-1 at half-time. David Burkic is having such a great game. Since I put him in as that Segundo Volante role, which he is not very good at, he's been amazing. Other matches of interest then, Montpellier and Toulouse are 1-1 at the moment. Lyon 0-0 with Le Havre. Let's just pay attention to Marseille. They're beating Le Havre. So, Lyon are 0-0 with Lille. Marseille are beating Le Havre. So, I think at the moment, we're not going to be able to catch Marseille. So, 4th is going to be the highest we can possibly finish. And so far, things are kind of going our way. No changes at half-time, but Yassine Mathieu's on a 6.5. So, he might be coming off at some point. And we do have Ali on the bench, so we do technically have a left midfielder that we can bring on. 5-6 minutes into the second half, and the first highlight of the half. Burkic intercepts it and just lumps it upfield to Chile. He's in the area. He's got no support apart from Jean-Pierre Lecomte, and it is 3-1. It was a bit of a weird highlight, partially because I didn't quite understand what was going on, but we have managed to make it 3-1, and it's looking like it's going to be 3 more points in the bag. There is 6 points between us and Marseille. There is only 6 points, and they're winning. If they lose, that would be ideal. If Marseille lose their match, we would be so close to finishing third. Mathieu is going to be coming off because he's one of the only performers in this match. He's been doing pretty badly. Matupa's on a 6.3 as well, which I feel like substituting my goalkeeper because he's not playing very well isn't the best idea. So it's just going to be Ali for Mathieu for the moment. I'm keeping an eye on maybe Yoon Kyung-soo. Not really sure who he's going to come on for though. We have a corner. As I was doing the subs, we have a corner apparently. It's gone all the way through. Francois Chile's made it 4. His 3rd goal of the season. His 2nd of the match. Well, he's definitely not getting subbed, is he? Into the final 10 minutes then. We have been clinical, I think. This has been a superb performance. Vasic with a corner. Pokravac is there. He's hit the bar. And Auxerre are going to manage to clear their lines. It could have been 5. With about 20 seconds to play then, the final highlight starts, and it doesn't look like anything is going to come from this, particularly when Hassan Kamara decides to do that. It is going to be a nice 4-1 victory against Auxerre, already relegated Auxerre, and that has meant that I think we now can't finish any lower than 5th. So matches of interest then. Toulouse drawing 1-1 with Montpellier is a massive result for us. Also, what happened with Lyon? Lyon drew 0-0 with Lille. A massive result for us. Marseille won their match. Monaco, however, lost their match. So, there's 2 teams. Admittedly, we need Monaco to lose 2 and then draw at the very least, because we are definitely not going to surpass their goal difference. But we are now very close. We could finish 2nd. We can technically finish 2nd. It's not going to happen, but we could do it. We definitely can't win the league, though, because PSG have already done that. So with 3 games left to play, PSG have completed the treble. Good on them. Technically, we can still finish 6th. Technically. Okay, so they are 8 points. 8 points behind. There's obviously 9 points up for grabs. Although, Lyon will... No, oh yeah, we're playing Lyon. We're playing Lyon and Toulouse. The next episode, actually, is very, very important. If we beat Toulouse, we will be guaranteed at least 4th or 5th. If we then beat Montpellier, I believe Toulouse will not be able to catch us up either. If we beat Toulouse, I don't know whether they'll be able to catch up. They won't. They'll be too far away. So the next episode then will be the final episode of the 10th season in charge of USL Dunkerque. 3 massive matches. Most things will be decided by the end of the Toulouse game. Unless we actually don't win, then it will go on to the next few matches. But 4th place is looking like a massive, massive possibility now. I don't know. I'm going to check actually, but I don't know whether finishing 4th place we go straight into the group stages. I'm assuming not. I'm assuming we go into some form of knockout round. So the only way I know how to find this out, if we go nations and qualification places, we go straight into the group stages. If we finish 4th, we go straight into the group stages. We are... Oh, wow, that's big. That is big. Obviously, if we do go into the Champions League group stages, we are going to be the fourth seed. We are going to be in there with some extremely difficult sides. But the money that will bring in for a club of our size... And we need a stadium. We cannot use this stadium in European football. We just can't do it. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Football Manager 2019, where we have guaranteed European football. If you did enjoy, if you wouldn't mind leaving a like, if you want to see more, hit the subscribe button, and I'll be back next time for the final 3 games of the season, and hopefully we will qualify for the Champions League, and hopefully we'll also find out about what's going on with our stadium, because that's due around June time.